Hello and welcome to Newsfeed on Trust TV. My name is Dorcas Yakubzala, bringing you trending stories that people are talking about and sharing around the globe today, and also their opinions on such issues. If anybody is not satisfied with the current administration, wait for the next election and cast your vote, says federal government. 67% of Nigerian doctors practice in the UK. NHS will struggle if they leave, says minister. Each senator earns 1 million naira per month, says Revenue Commission. Scientists find evidence of oceans of underground water on Mars. Now, top on what's trending, the federal government says Nigerians calling for a regime change should wait till the 2027 presidential election to cast their votes. The Minister of Solid Minerals, Dele Alake, stated this while addressing State House correspondents after the inaugural Council of State meeting under President Bola Tinubu on Tuesday, August 13th. Alake opined that the recent anti-hunger protests held across the nation was a movement by some persons to effect a change of regime, but that the forces were greatly resisted. The council thanked Nigerians at large for resisting an unconstitutional move to change government. Now, responding to that, someone said, "Do what you have voted for. Stop insulting citizens that voted for you." Another said, "No shame at all. In a civilized country, leaders will be ashamed of their inadequacy and resign. But here, they double down on insubordination." Another person wrote, "My happiness is that power is not a forever deal." Next on what's trending, the Revenue Mobilization Allocation and Fiscal Commission, RMAFC, says each of the 109 senators occupying legislative seats in the Red Chamber earns 1,063,860 kobo salary and allowances per month. RMAFC Chair MB Shehu, in a statement on Tuesday, made a clarification in view of the recent statement made by Sheikh Hussaini, a former senator of the Federal Republic, who was reported to have disclosed to the public that each senator collects monthly running costs of 13.5 million naira in addition to the monthly 750,000 naira prescribed by the commission. Shehu said RMAFC does not have the constitutional powers to enforce compliance with the proper implementation of lawmakers' remuneration packages. Now, responding to that, someone said, "This cannot be true. They can't spend hundreds of millions during campaigns and election just to earn 51,065,280 naira in 4 years. Another said, "That commission should check again." Another person opined, "Let's see all the pay slips in the last 5 years." Now, the federal government has approved a new national policy on health workforce migration. Disclosing these on Monday through a post on X, the Minister of Health, Ali Pate, reaffirmed the government's commitment to tackling the challenges surrounding healthcare human resources in the country. He said President Bola Tinubu presided over the Federal Executive Council meeting at the Presidential Villa in Abuja, where the policy was approved. Now, responding, a guy said, "Federal government treats health workers with disdain. Even their major salary arrears are still being owed by federal government. Health workers are the most active workforce in Nigeria and they are in high demand everywhere in the world. Federal government can't treat them like that and still expect them to stay." Another said, "Hope this policy involves banning medical tourism for all government officials without exception. Then we will know that they are serious." Another wrote, "How about employing the ones still on ground? When was the last time FCDA employed health workers?" Now, still talking health workforce, Health Minister Ali Pate says doctors and nurses trained in Nigeria are sought after globally and that 67% of them work in the United Kingdom. The minister told newsmen that if health workers of Nigerian origin pull out of the National Health Service, NHS, the service will struggle. He spoke on the new national policy on health workforce migration approved by President Bola Tinubu to tackle the exodus of health workers from Nigeria in a phenomenon colloquially known as JAPA. He said Nigerian doctors and nurses are attractive and the country should be proud of that. He noted that not all Nigerian health workers leave the country and that those who leave have their reasons for leaving. The policy is really about health diplomacy and promoting ethical recruitment practices, he added. Now, someone said, When you prefer to pay 30 million to lawmakers whose work is just to sleep at the parliament, then pay the health workers what is commensurate with their services, why wouldn't they leave once a better opportunity knocks? Another said, ordinary hand gloves is absent in some teaching hospitals. Doctors have to buy theirs so as to attend to patients. Fix the health sector and improve the health workers' remuneration. They are also as important and valuable as your judges. Another person said, there is nothing ethical here. Pay good salaries and none of them will japa again. Now, next one was trending. Politician and presidential candidate for the Labour Party in the 2023 general election, Peter Obi, has reeled out some lessons Nigeria should take in cognizance in the wake of its poor performance at the just concluded 2024 Paris Olympics. In a series of tweets on his official X handle on Monday, the former Anambra State governor said the country still recorded some positive milestones despite the loss. He, however, urged Nigerians to rid themselves of poor political leaders as they portend more harm than good for the nation. Now responding, someone said, as Anambra governor, how many athletes did you sponsor for international meetings? Was there no Olympics during your tenure as governor? Another said, if you want to comment on every matter and politicize it, in no time you will turn to a clown. Another opined, Obi as governor of Anambra didn't contribute to the sports sector and is here criticizing government. Funny. Now let's go on a quick break, and when we return, you get to know how a father killed his son over missing sewing thread. Stay tuned. Welcome back, it's Newsfeed. Now, the federal government has frozen more than 37 million worth of cryptocurrency held in the wallets believed to be owned by some organizers of the hashtag End Bad Governance protest. Premium Times reports that the freezing of the wallets followed an order granted by Justice Emeka Nwite of the Federal High Court in Abuja on August 9th. The judge issued the order based on an application filed by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC. In the ex parte application filed on August 8 and heard by the court on the following day, the EFCC described the assets as proceeds of money laundering and terrorism financing. There was no objection to the application during the hearing, which was proceeded like an exchange of views between the judge and EFCC's lawyer, OS Ujam. The wallet with the lion's share of the assets has 37 million US dollars cryptocurrency, which equals the exact value in American US dollars. The EFCC did not reveal the identities of the wallet owners in its application, but the federal government, however, linked them to suspected organizers of the hashtag End Bad Governance protest. Now responding, a netizen said, so we no longer have right to protest against bad government in our own country, something Tinubu and Buhari did against Jonathan. Another said, so this man wants to stylishly take away every single right we have as citizens. Another wrote, see action. Let them put this same energy into making the country better and safe for its citizens. And the police in Lagos State have arrested a yet-to-be-identified man for allegedly killing his 8-year-old son in the Epe area of Lagos State over a misplaced sewing thread that belonged to him on August 5th. According to reports, the suspect became enraged after he called for a sewing thread and discovered the minor had misplaced it. In anger, he doused petrol on his son. The petrol had adverse effect on the boy, causing him to vomit white substances. The suspect then proceeded to give the minor some palm oil to drink so as to ease the pain the petrol had caused on his body. Sadly, the minor lost consciousness and he was rushed to a nearby hospital where he was confirmed dead on arrival by the doctors. Confirming the incident, the spokesperson of the State Police Command, SP Benjamin Hundeyin, said an autopsy will be carried out on the remains of the deceased while the suspect will be transferred to the State Criminal Investigation Department in Yaba for further investigation. Now, a netizen said, anger is a deadly killer. The man would never forgive himself for ending his own son's life. It wasn't intentional, but it could have been avoided if he had controlled his temper. It's a pity. Another person said, please, whenever you're angry, don't take any action. Another opined, so of all ways to get angry, he didn't find cane or even scold him. It's petrol that came to his mind. Doesn't make any sense. The Kano State Police Command has arrested a 40-year-old man, Abdullahi Al-Hassan, who connived with one Abdulaziz Adamu, kidnapped and killed his brother after collecting 15 million naira ransom in Dawakin Kudi local government area of the state. The State Commissioner of Police, CP Salman Dogo Garba, who disclosed this when he briefed newsmen at the command headquarters on Monday, August 12, 2024, said the incident came to light following the arrest of Abdulaziz Adamu in connection with the abduction of another resident in Dawakin Kudi. According to the CP, Abdullahi Al-Hassan's brother, Alihu Al-Hassan, was kidnapped in 2023 and the abductors demanded 60 million naira ransom. The abductors later collected 15 million naira but didn't release the victim. During preliminary investigation, the principal suspect, Abdulaziz, confessed to have conspired with the first victim's brother, Abdullahi Al-Hassan, to kidnap him for ransom. Upon arrest, Abdullahi Al-Hassan confessed that they killed his brother and the second victim on the day they were kidnapped. The commissioner disclosed that the bodies of the victims have been recovered and deposited at Dawakin Kudu General Hospital. Now someone said, blood is no longer thicker than water. As una they pray against poverty and frenemies, they pray against bad family members and siblings. Another said, blood is no longer thicker than water. Siblings, hatred and jealousy do exist. Don't be deceived. Parents need to do better by raising their children with genuine love and teaching them how to love, protect and watch each other's back. You should not have a preferred child or indirectly or unconsciously sow the seed of hatred amongst your favorites. It backfires in the long run. Another wrote, this life, Sha, who says blood is thicker than water? And now on the foreign scene, scientists have discovered a reservoir of liquid water on Mars. They believe the amount of water found could fill oceans on the planet's surface. In 2018, NASA sent an outer space robotic explorer to study 4 years of vibrations from deep inside the red planet. It revealed seismic signals of liquid water, but there's a catch. The water is unlikely to be useful as a well anytime soon, as it's thought to be between 6 to 12 miles deep on the ground. Drilling a hole a kilometer deep is a challenge on Earth, so it would be difficult on Mars. Now responding, someone said, leave Mars alone, fix our own planet. Another said, that's how you people will be discovering, then bring more virus on Earth. Another wrote, still not leaving Earth. And now to a funny video of dad kids. Take a look.
Mama. Baba. Baba. Mama. Baba.
Say dada.
Dada.
Oh!
Mama. Papa. Mama. Papa.
Mama.
Dada.
AJ, come to see Mama.
Mama.
And that's it. You're up to date to trending stories across the world. Follow us and subscribe to all our social media platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and X. Until next time, goodbye.